You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White sports fans, Antonio Brown is a man without a team. We know that a few weeks ago, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers cut Antonio Brown as he had a tirade on the sideline. He refused to go back into the game because he was upset that he wasn't getting targeted enough to reach his incentives. Now, before that game against the Jets, we all know that Antonio Brown went to the Bucs to guarantee the remainder of his contract. They refused. So Antonio Brown had a tirade. He didn't want to go back in the game, and then eventually the Buccaneers cut him. He has thrown Bruce Arians under the bus. He has thrown Tom Brady under the bus. I believe, folks, he is burning a lot of bridges. He is. He's come out and said that he's actually talked to Tom Brady and things are gravy. It's all smooth. Now, we actually haven't heard from Tom Brady himself on that. That's another story, though. But now, guys, Antonio Brown, man, I believe, he's trying to do damage control. He's already come out and said that he should have handled that situation on the sideline a whole lot better. But Antonio Brown still wants to play football. And guys, he said something that I'm not even sure if I really believe, folks. So check this out. Over here on Pro Football Talk, Antonio Brown, a couple of teams called since his release from the Buccaneers. Now, guys, keep in mind, Antonio Brown said that he didn't want to go back in the game because he had an ankle injury that needed surgery. So I don't get this. He's already a problem child. So why would any teams want to go out and try to ask him about his services when he has a bad ankle, his opinion, that needs surgery? Also, this is the second time he's been with Tom Brady and he's been kicked off the team. Okay. But Mike Florio writes this on Pro Football Talk. On one hand, free agent receiver Antonio Brown has an ankle injury that needs surgery. On the other hand, he has said that it's improving. And he was playing on it as of 20 days before he was kicked off the Buccaneers during the game. So he is not 100%, but at something less than 100%, he could be even better than lesser players at 100%. Now, guys, the Buccaneers didn't cut him until roughly about 3 days before the final game of the season. So when did these supposed teams actually reach out to him? I'm not really sure. I mean, reach out to him for the final game of the season. Was it a playoff team? Now, I don't know if a team can actually reach out to a player that is still actively on another team. And Antonio Brown, when Bruce Arians said that he's no longer a Buck, he wasn't really cut until, I believe, Thursday. So I don't know about this, okay? But let's move on. In a recent interview with Brad Callis of Complex.com, Brown claimed that he has heard from potentially interested franchises since being released. Quote, a couple of teams called, Brown said. Although Brown has spent much of the month making music, badly for the most part, he's not yet ready to stop dancing with the one that brung him. Now, he has been out there clubbing, dancing, everything. And supposedly his ankle was so bad he's supposed to have surgery. He still hasn't got it yet. Just let that sink in. But anyway, he says, quote, I'm a football player, man, he told Callis. I'm a professional athlete. Let's not get that twisted. That's my main thing. Many assume his main thing is on hold. However, to the extent that he needs ankle surgery, he is yet to have it. Maybe he's waiting for a chance to join one of the Final Four or Final Two teams in an effort to win another Super Bowl ring and possibly to stick it to the Bucs in the process. So there you have it, guys. Are you buying that a couple of teams actually reached out to Antonio Brown for his services? A man that's supposed to have an ankle so bad he's supposed to have surgery? A man that has thrown a tirade and been kicked off yet another team? Guys, think about this. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they got rid of him. Oakland Raiders, they got rid of him. New England Patriots, they got rid of him. And now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they got rid of him too. So I'm not really buying this right now, I believe. Maybe he's trying to set up his return for 2022. So he's putting his name out there saying that, yeah, teams have reached out to me. Is he talking about 2022? Maybe he is. I'm not really sure. But something's telling me that Antonio Brown is making this whole thing up. He really, really is. Because he came out, already said that, yeah, they're making me play on a broken ankle. The Bucs say a completely different thing. And Antonio Brown is out there, been dancing around in clubs on a supposed extremely bad ankle that needs surgery, and he still hasn't got it. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, do you guys believe that a couple of teams have reached out to Antonio Brown, on the last week of the season is what I'm assuming? He doesn't really give a time frame. He could be talking about after the season too, but I don't really know, man. To me, man, Antonio Brown is just a clown. He's a clown at this point. That's all he really is. And he is so desperate now. Maybe he's actually seen the error of his ways, and he's doing whatever he can to get back in the good graces of the NFL. That's why he says he smoothed over things with Tom Brady, and he's trying to smooth things over real smooth now, trying to lay it on thick. But I don't really believe him, guys. I don't think I actually believe what he said. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.